Hi guys, about the forearm rotation and video what Eyeball made for us. Real supination, real forearm rotation looks like this. No matter how tight I connect my left upper arm to my body, this is forearm rotation. What Eyeball was showing us was ulnar deviation and palmar flexion, and now the thumb doesn't move. The big point with this movement is that when you ulnar deviate and you bow, or it's a palmar flexion, you kind of lock this rotation. You can't rotate it more. It's sure that with this movement also the lower part of the forearm rotates, but it's not supination. This move really prevents supination. You can't rotate it too much. It's locked. When I release it, I can turn it easily. And that's the big question. When I do this, there is no way that I can roll it over. So the forearm, the lower forearm part rotates, but nothing in the upper part rotates. If you do this, if you do true rolling and true supination, this will happen. So the thumb will turn relative to the upper arm. Another way to understand the forearm rotation is that when you put your arm to this position, and now your arm is 90 degrees to the target, so it's parallel to the target line, and the club face is square. If you only bring it back, face is still square. From here to here, without forearm rotation, the face is square. If I start to rotate my forearm here, look what happens. We don't want this either. So, but if I come from here, like this, and bow, the face is also a little bit closed, and that's why you need a weak grip if you bow. And if you ulnar deviate, you can see the face is closing, but it can never go over. So if you take diagonal grip and weak grip and you do what Eyeball did, the face is square and the forearm is locked, it can't rotate anymore. And the right hand still holding here, you can never go over. It's not possible to rotate the face more. You have to release some muscles here to be able to rotate it more. So there is no matter if I get wrist lock or not, this geometry will always follow. It's same if I put it down here, I rotate everything, the face is square. So arm parallel to the target line, perpendicular to the target line, and the result is the same. From here, I bring it here and I rotate my forearm. The face is 90 degrees closed. That's the main point. You don't want to rotate your forearm because it will lead to this. You can bow it and ulnar deviate it, and the hands are much ahead of the club head. There's a big pressure on the shaft, and the face is square. It can't turn over. It's locked. No matter how much I'm here, if I rotate everything, it's square. Now, the one thing when people need forearm rotation, is that they are sliding their hand like this. They are separating here, or they slide like this. Now, the shaft is parallel to the target line, but the arm is already perpendicular to the target line. Now we need a lot of forearm rotation, and that's why people need to use crossover release. As they drag the handle here, they have to rotate. They have to do something to get the face closed. If they drag it here and continue, the face stays really open, and you will block it and slice it out of the buns. But if you take everything around the vertical axis, the face will be square, no matter if you do it with abduction or if you do it with your body. The geometry is still the same.